Tell you what, Soph, pot noodles and park ups. This is what life's all about.
And that is it. The van is complete. We're now on our first journey down, down south.
It's not though, is it? The van's
it's
not
complete for now.
It's not. It's fucking 60%.
But I think no matter what van you get, you're always going to have little bits to do
and
to make it perfect.
We've got a lot to do, Soph.
But
we've got a lot to do.
Through there, it's not looking too bad. It's like a little apartment on wheels. Obviously, we need to find a way to make this look a bit nicer as well. But yeah, the bed's in, electrics are working. We've got everything that we need for 1 or 2 days away. Yeah, all good.
You lost now. You just wait for me to say something. Just end it there. I'll cut that out.
It's been absolutely glorious all week while we've been doing the van, and then the first night we go ahead to get away in it, it's absolutely peeing it down. So fingers crossed we've got no leaks tonight. Have you sealed it all up?
I hope so.
Another hour and a half to go until we get to where we need to be, and then we're going to have a look on Park for Night later on and just see where we want to stop over tonight. Can't decide whether we want to stay close to the venue or if we just want to have a bit of a drive back and then it saves some time tomorrow. Fingers crossed we'll find somewhere nice, somewhere a bit sheltered away from the rain if it's going to be like this all night. So we've just arrived to Coventry where we're going to my friend's 30th party. So this is the first time that we've taken the van out. We've been in the car for 3.5 hours. So we'll get out, I'll give you a little tour of the van, what we've done so far, and then we'll get ready and get dressed. So this is the back of the van, what we've done so far. So we've got the kitchen units all in and secure. We just need to get these part tiled next week, but that's something that Scott, I'm sure, will smash.
What, the tiles? I hope not.
This little shelf is from B&M. I just thought it had a little bit of a homely touch. We've got all the bedding in place. The cupboard is now fixed in under the bed, that's where the toilet is, and the desk that pulls out. This is also some storage. We haven't put anything in it as of yet, and also the bench where Scott's sat. So it just means when we're actually out on a bit of a longer trip, we can take some clothes, some shoes, any coats and everything that we need. And then we've got all our blackout blinds there ready for tonight, as well as the Venetian blinds. So hopefully it's going to be quite cosy in here. Beautiful. So I'll let him chill now because he's just done a long drive, so we'll let him off. We'll let him have 10 minutes before we go to the party, and we'll get ready and we'll touch base later on. So we've just got back in the van after the party. We've been 3.5 hours. So we're just going to head back up the motorway. We're going to drive for about an hour and 15 minutes, I think it says. And we've found a little place on Park for Night, just overlooking a reservoir. It is still raining, so fingers crossed by the time I get up there, it might have dried off a bit, but we're just hoping it might be a nice place to wake up in the morning. So once we get up there, we'll get set up and see what it looks like. Been a nice time.
It's been alright, yeah. I'm ready to get parked up and get chilled out. It's been the first night in the bus.
Yeah, and go from there. How pretty is this sunset? When it's been raining all day, I didn't think we'd get any sunset at all tonight, but it's absolutely gorgeous.
What is happening, people? The first night in the the van last night. We went to the party and then we drove around 40 minutes, was it so?
An hour and a half, nearly.
Was it an hour and a half?
Yeah.
I drove an hour and a half after the party and we are at Ogston Reservoir near Stretton. And that's the view we woke up to. It was quite exciting last night, pulling up, the first park up, sleeping in the van. We were like two little school children. So now we're going to head up towards the Peak District, find somewhere to park, find somewhere to go get some lunch by the time we get there. But first we need to go to Tesco's and we need some inside shoes for the van because the floor is absolutely pitted after one night in the van. So I'm going to get on the road and we'll get back to you soon. All right, back on the road. I'll be started. That's always a bonus.
So we're just leaving Ogston Reservoir now. Just head to Tesco quickly to get some little bits that we need for the day. It's a quite nice little park at where we found last night. It is on park for night. It's just a lay-by overlooking the reservoir. It says up to 4 spaces, but I think you'd be a bit rammed if you were all back to back. There was just one van there when we got there late last night. We got there about 10:30. It was quiet enough, and then they was off at 8 o'clock this morning. So yeah, if you're ever in this area, it's definitely worth a look at if you just want a nice little quiet park up for the night. We've just come out of Tesco. We've got 2 deck chairs, obviously essentials.
Camping chairs, not deck chairs.
Oh, camping chairs. Some indoor shoes, because every time we're getting in and out we're just absolutely filthy in the floor. So yeah, classic pair of Crocs.
They act like Crocs, aren't they?
Tesco Crocs. Cheap Crocs. But yeah, wonder where the bus is. Never lose your parking.
So we've been driving now for around 45 minutes from our overnight stay. Where was it overnight stop off?
Ogston Reservoir.
Ogston Reservoir. And now we are at what, Higgers Tor?
Yeah, in between
Stanners.
Yeah, Stanage Edge and
Stanage
Higgers
Edge.
Tor.
Which is fantastic views. I've had the drone up, so there'll be some drone footage. There's no restricted areas at all. You can fly the drone anywhere, as long as it's 249 grams or under, and you're all good to go. So we're just going to have a walk up there and take you with us. Just a quick one before we start making the short walk up there. This is what we're having to do to keep the door open when we're on a bit of a hill. We've got a hanger, would it call it a hanger? Off the pair of shoes, a shoe hanger to keep the door open when we're on a bit of an incline. So come up with a better solution than that, but it does its job. So let's get on with it and go walk up there. So it's well worth the couple of minutes it takes to walk up here. Absolutely stunning, fantastic views all around. Took some drone footage, so I'll get the drone up and show you what's what. Oh, I'll take a picture for Instagram. Yeah, I've had the drone up, so I'll put them shots on screen now. So that's us back down at the van. We are going to make the short 25-minute drive to Agden's Bog Nature Reserve and make our way north through the Peak District. We're restricted on time. We've got to be back home by 7 o'clock tonight. So we're just making as much of it as we can. So we're going to get back on the road and we'll pick you back up when we get there.
So we've just pulled up just outside of Agden Bog Nature Reserve. We couldn't get anywhere to park at all. It was absolutely heaving, with it being Sunday and a Father's Day as well. So we've just found a little park up site here, just overlooking the reservoir itself. And we're just going to put our chairs out. We're going to have some dinner. Got us a little stove going on. And we found the first reality of van life, to not bring glass cups or ceramic cups.
Yeah, we can bring them. It's just pack them away once you're finished with them, or when you turn the first corner, this happens. So yeah, one survived, so I can still have a cup of tea, and so bought hot chocolate anyway. So yeah, we need to sort our storage out. We're picking up the second one of these kitchen units on the way home, so we're going to have about an hour here, then set off to go get this. That's going to go across there. Then we can get our permanent stove put in this one, the sink put in that one, and also some cupboard storage in, so we can store our cups, knives, forks, plates, and other bits and bobs safely while we're on the road. You turn every corner and you just like gritting your teeth waiting for the next thing to go bang. But it's all a learning curve. And also the roller blind on here, we need to sort something with the cord because it gets caught every time we're trying to close the door. But yeah, we'll I think we'll find little niggly bits every single time we come out that we'll have to alter. It's all part of the fun. But the first night / day has been good. Just can't wait for the next weekend now, to be honest. Get a week's work out the way and get away again for 3 or 4 days.
So we'll leave that video there. We're just going to have some lunch, just relax for an hour before we drive the hour and a half back home, and then that's it. Hopefully we're back in a week or two with a new video, a new place that we've been for that weekend, and hopefully many more to come.
Tell you what, Soph, pot noodles and park ups. This is what life's all about.